Steve, what's your first reaction to tonight's game?
Recording in progress.
You got off to a slow start. Was it just too much of a hole?
Yeah, I mean, more than anything, just proud of our guys for getting back in it. You know, Spurs were great. They took it to us right from the outset. You know, they came in playing well. They had a ton of energy, ran right through us, right past us that whole first half. And we just had a tough time getting going. But the fact that our guys gave themselves a chance in that second half with that competitiveness was indicative of the kind of team we have and the kind of guys we have. So I'm very proud of them. We just couldn't quite pull it out.
You said this had all the makings of a trap game. What were the first signs early on that prediction was starting to come true?
Maybe being down 19, 5 minutes into the game. No, you could see, as I said right away, the Spurs were playing with high energy and force and downhill, and we were laboring out there a little bit. So one of those games where you just get into a hole early, but you know, 48-minute game goes on forever, and our guys know that and they understand it. And as I said, gave themselves a chance. We held them to 13 points in the fourth quarter. We just kind of went dry ourselves like the last 4 or 5 minutes.
This is the second game in 3 games that Steph has had a little bit of an off shooting night. I mean, he did get it going there at the latter portion of the third, but did you see similar things from that Phoenix game in tonight that maybe made Steph go a little bit cold, or was it more fatigue or?
I think it was, it just looked like fatigue to me, you know, back to back, obviously. And, you know, this is how the NBA works, you know, 82 games. There are nights when, you know, things are stacked against you in terms of the schedule. And, you know, last night we played Phoenix. They were on the back-to-back. They probably got in here at 3 a.m., whatever it was. So that's all part of being in the league, you know, is going through scheduling stuff and trying to summon the energy to win a game. And it looked to me like, you know, our whole team, not just Steph, our whole team was just a step behind, a step slow tonight. But, you know, everyone will take the day off tomorrow and we'll bounce back.
Coach, you mentioned everyone was a step slow, and you said before the game we have to bring the energy. Do you think they were a step slow because of a lack of effort, or was just they were drained from the previous night?
Just drained. The effort was there. Like I said, you know, how do you question the effort when, you know, you're down 22 in the second half and climb all the way back and take the lead and have a chance to win? I mean, there would never be any questioning our effort. Our team is, we got a bunch of competitors, a bunch of gamers, and they competed. They gave everything. We just didn't have quite enough.
Steve, how do you look at this week? You know, you go into the week, you have 2 big games against Phoenix. You split those 2, and then the back-to-back against a hot San Antonio team. How do you look at the overall week? Losing 2 out of 3 seems not good, but yet at the same time, it's 2 out of 3, and you won the game that you really had to win, I guess.
We don't have to win. You know, like it's an 82-game season, and we didn't have to win last night. You know, 1 and 2 this week, 2, whatever it was. It's the whole body of work that counts. We're 19 and 4. We've gotten off to a great start. We've established a 2-way dynamic with this team. We got guys who care and they're competing together and fighting for each other. So we're in a great place.
That when you play a game like this and you come back, you mentioned of course you've been around so many years. Is it you ever look at retrospectively, that long winning streak of 5 years ago, and how did it come about when a game like this comes around?
Yeah, that winning streak to start the season, that's the one you're talking about when we won 24 in a row. Probably will never, you know, be broken. because you're just naturally going to run into nights like tonight where shots aren't going in, fatigue sets in, the other team's playing great. You throw that all together. It's just so hard to get through an NBA season without running into nights like tonight. And so that's why I said I'm just thrilled with our team and where we are and where we're heading, and it's all exciting stuff. Thanks.